So you look at the program, we managed to stay back the 15 minutes, which is very good. So now exactly 7:50. So we will have 30 minutes of formal citation. Means this is to develop your inner awareness, awareness-based meditation. So 30 minutes, you all can actually develop it, stabilize it, so that you become different. So what I want you to understand is the key understanding is the four support. Do you still need this? Don't need, can rub off. So the four support, remember, first, relax. Okay? Relax is most important. You may think you understand the word relax, but you taken already, the shot taken already. But you may not know that you still don't understand how to do it. The relaxation is not just relax. Because when you understand, you have to listen attentively to what it means and when to relax. So the first thing I always remind you is to relax into every mind state that arises. Can remember now? Means the mental hindrance like Chi go through is the same. It's also the mind state that is with the mental hindrance, the duality, the like, dislike, the aversion or what. Whatever arises, relax into it. Means it can be pain, it can be sleepiness, love and torpor, or it can be an aversion, a dislike, which actually camouflages itself. Because it is your habitual tendency to react to something painful, unpleasant, that you doesn't like because you think this is not meditation, like the mind that is sleepy or drowsiness. So when you confront all this, normal people who don't understand, they will have this thought which is completely wrong. This is not meditation. This is mental hindrance. What am I doing? So they fight it. They try to resist it, not knowing that the mundane mind that do this is creating more and more confusion and mental hindrance. And it will hinder you from entering the meditative state. So the first thing you have to do is to accept whatever arises. Like the Buddha said, whatever arises, there are causes and conditions behind. Means the causes and condition has already conditioned this mind state to arise. So what must you do? Acceptance. Acceptance means be at peace with it, understand? To do that, you need to relax into it, understand? Don't fight it, relax into it. Then the second support is what? Maintain awareness. I better write it down, huh? Some people who are new. So for support, awareness-based meditation. So first one is relax, body and mind. Then relax into every mind state that arises. The first support is very important. You can do this well. Your body and mind will be in a state of complete relax, naturally at ease. When it's completely relaxed, naturally at ease, there is no thought, no resistance, nothing. Then you are in sati. Understand? The deeper you can relax into it, your body is like softer and softer, it's like cotton. No resistance, no stress, no tension, nothing disturbing you. Then your mind also completely in a state of tranquility and stillness. No issue at all. Completely at ease. Relax. If you can do that, the next support will arise by itself. maintain awareness. Oh, here, maintain awareness. So maintaining awareness is very important. Like I say, sati is awareness before the know. Means you don't want to know. Whatever arises at your sense door, like vibration or whatever, aware, finish. Don't continue. Don't go and react to what you hear, what you see, what you sense, and what you experience, or whatever thought that comes. Do not stir your mind and do all those funny things. If you don't try to know, don't try to do, you can maintain awareness. So to do this, you must develop the understanding. Don't try to know. Don't try to do. Why? Who knows? Who do? The thought. Yes. So this one is always by the thought. When your thought is active, what happens? You are no longer aware. That's why don't try to know, don't try to do means the thought is not meditating, not doing anything, not trying to perceive or know anything. Like when you are in a formal meditation. I remember one of the Kayamita also told me today, I forgot who, I don't know whether it's Benjamin or not. He said, when he go for retreat, he felt so miserable inside there. You go to meditate, not to develop the suffering. But why are you miserable there and don't know what is going on? And a lot of people, when they go into retreat, they hear this word, noble silence, cannot move. But also they're not fun. Become like very tense and don't know what to do. So that is suffering. You're supposed to relax and have a very serene and tranquil meditative experience. Instead, you're ending up torturing yourself. Then why you go for meditation? Then a lot of people used to joke, damn stupid, come here to become so miserable. One meal a day, this one cannot, that one cannot, keep precept, must follow a lot of things. Then at home, I want to sleep, I sleep. I want to have a coffee, I have a coffee. I want to see football, I see football. So this type of thought will be the habitual thinking that will come because you want to justify why you must not be here. These are people without faith, without understanding. But sometimes the people with faith and lack of understanding become worse. You know why? They have faith, so they believe. They torture themselves more and more, more and more. Yeah, they believe one day if I continue to know or do, I will become enlightened. And that one day can be very long. So meditation need to be done with understanding is because without understanding, you end up torturing yourself and doing all those thought-based meditation, which is non-beneficial, won't bring about the awareness-based transformation that you need. So hopefully with this, you start to understand. So maintain awareness means what? Whatever arises through your senses, you're as a human being, how do you know things? How do you interact with the world? Through your senses, correct? Without senses, you cannot have life. You cannot become conscious of what you see, what you hear, what you smell, what you taste, what you tactile, you feel and think. And without this sixth sense, you are as good as that vegetable. Yeah. No knowing nothing. Yeah. Element. So to maintain awareness is not to create thinking, not to do, not to know. So aware, finish. But initially you are not trained, you cannot stop it. Normally you are so conditioned, the moment you're aware, you perceive already. You realize or not? Then after you perceive what happened, your habitual reaction comes. Understand? Ayo, I meditate here. Why these people make so much noise? Especially renovation by while they meditate, cock everywhere. And sometimes they go to so-called vipassana meditation, not supposed to make noise. Then suddenly, somebody cough or talk or make some noise. Wow, they tahan already. How can these people be so savage? All this is the movement of thought, understand? Creating the thinking. The moment you have the thought arising, how can you be aware? This awareness is a mindfulness. So mindfulness is sati. Sati is awareness before the knowing, before the doing. So don't try to know, don't try to do is what maintaining awareness is. Means whatever arises, finish. You understand why it's finished now? Don't say the word finish. Means the awareness that is aware, don't continue the thinking. Understand? No more. Understand? Aware, no more. It's just like the swimming, mind swimming method. Relax, then aware. Means your forehead there, you relax into it, you aware. Means what? Any tension, any tightness, any stress within, you aware. Understand? Then what you do? You must relax into it so that this tension, stress, or whatever, the lack of peace is gone. So when you relax, every mind state that arises, it will bring about the true mind. When you can relax into it, because all these mind state arise through one dependent originating. Understand? When you have stress, when you are unhappy, when the mental hindrance are there, they arise. So in order to seize it, you must not fight it. Understand? You must relax into it. Relax means what? Don't resist, don't fight, don't do anything. Be with it. Like I always told Kok Lun, be with it means your awareness, relax into it. Means relax, aware. Aware, relax. Both also same. When you become skillful, these two become one. Understand? Relaxation and awareness become one. Then after that, no need to do anything. Where the doing, like you know, is always the thought. So the third support is stabilize this awareness. How do you stabilize it? Don't do anything. Continue to let it be. Aware, finish. Aware, finish. Aware, finish. Until that awareness become a part of you. When you do that, you don't arise the thinking. Understand? Means you are like the mind sweeping method, deconditioning your mind from the heedless thinking, because you feel and relax. Feel and relax. Feeling is a neutral state, pure feeling before it become mind state. Understand? Like like and dislike, pleasant and unpleasant. But these are duality that move from pure feeling. That's why the enlightened being the Arahant, their feeling are pure aggregate, pure feeling, no duality. Understand? How can they maintain that state? It's not because they try to be in that state. You call it equanimity. Understand? Means no like, no dislike, equanimity, equanimous mind. That one arises through wisdom. Without wisdom, that final enlightenment factor, which is equanimity, cannot arise. Because that equanimity is born of wisdom, not born of a conditioned state of a mind in jhana or concentration. The fourth jhana in concentration, also equanimity as one of the mind state. But that type of equanimity is not an enlightenment factor. Understand that? So when you understand all this, then you can stabilize it by just continuing to relax, maintain awareness. until the mind, after a while, suddenly become very quiet. Because when you are able to do all this, you develop more awareness than the old habitual thinking. Understand? When you cease to think, this one become a new normal. Understand? Your way of meditation, your way of understanding things. And this one will develop into a stable awareness within. When this one stabilize, your mind will enter sati. Then when your mind enters sati, your awareness nature stabilize. And you become more and more sensitive, more and more aware. Then you start to see things that you normally don't see. Why? Because now there is no more thought to cloud your nature, your awareness nature. Last time you think a lot, preoccupied with the thinking, lost in thought. You can only do one thing at a time. If you are heedless, lost in thought, preoccupied with your thinking, how can you be aware of what is happening in the moment? How can you be sensitive to understand what is going on in you, to observe and all those things? So this is the reason why a lot of people cannot do it. So if they cannot do it, what happens? They think a lot. So in order to stop the thinking, they come up with object of meditation, method and technique to focus, to concentrate, to do repetitive training so that this mind doesn't wander off, understand, not become hit. But there is a conditioned state. It's like a child, very naughty. What you do? Punish him, lock him up, don't let him go out. You think by doing that you are training him? Once you're not around, he become wild, understand? So the thought is the same. You cannot suppress the thought. You cannot control the thought. If you do all those energy field, thought-based, they call one-pointedness or absorption and other things. You end up controlling the thought. And that thought initially may give you the peace because you force it into one-pointedness. Like the child, you force it not to go out. Then you say, okay, now I am safe. This child don't give me any more problem. He cannot go out anymore. Then you think this is the right way. But as you know, the child never learns. Understand? When you're not around, they become wild. They need to develop understanding. They need to make mistakes. They need to learn from life. For you, also same. Try this. You got nothing to lose. Experience it. If it works, you become totally different. The other way to understand is when you go through what Beng Lim go through last time, miserable, sitting there, like restless, sleepy, pain, storm, and top of all these things. I teach you one very good, I won't call it technique, a very good way to make you a lot better. Just forget about meditation. Just mindfully get out and go for quiet walk. Do you realize you go out for a quiet walk, your mind settles down so fast, where you don't do anything. You just be with nature in a relaxed, peaceful manner. Walk peacefully within an environment which is very conducive, like the temple environment, tranquil environment. The nature's energy, everything is very conducive. So you relax and just walk. You feel so much better. Rather than sitting there, don't know what are you doing, torturing yourself and becoming miserable. True or not? So awareness-based meditation is the same. When you do it correctly, when you understand, you become beautiful. Meditation is not something that you do to make yourself miserable. It is to let you understand that your natural mind is your true mind. Before the stirring, before the thinking, before the arising of thought, that is your true mind, your silent mind. You're supposed to realize that. Is that so difficult? That's why relax and don't do anything. My last guy say, relax, enjoy. You agree with him? Relax, enjoy. Which is true. Understand? When you relax and maintain awareness, actually you enjoy because peaceful, tranquil, still, don't do anything. You understand? Okay, now meditate. You can slowly, mindfully come out of meditation. Try to maintain whatever inner peace, inner calmness, and inner awareness that you have developed for as long as you can. And always remember, once you have developed it, it will start to build up. But to develop the ability to make it continue to arise within your daily life is very important. So what you have to do is, the retreat condition is the best. After you have developed some form of tranquility, stillness, means the inner awareness, the mindfulness, the inner silence. What you should do is continue to develop this mindfulness in the midst of life. Whatever you do, aware. Like after the alarm trigger off. Don't be in a haste to come out of meditation. Aware. Aware of what? Your posture. Go back to Kayanupassana. Because the form of meditation is to stabilize the awareness within. And after that, when you want to come out of it, you have to go back to awareness of your bodily activity and movement, which is Kayanupassana. Then from there, once you develop the ability to be aware of your posture, then silence your mind and find out why you move and how you move. Is it because of habit, or your awareness is aware of the thing that trigger off that movement? You can find out. Don't believe what people tell you. Everything needs mental intention. No. Of course, the mental intention play a role, but doesn't mean that everything is mental intention. Like when you lie down, let's say you haven't gone to the toilet for a while, what happens is your bladder build up. That tactile sensation, that building up, actually condition you to want to go to toilet. It's not a mental intention. It's your senses that trigger that thing. So don't believe what people tell you unless you can find out in your awareness-based meditation. So this sati will make you different. You don't have to believe anything, anybody. Like the Buddha said, the Dhamma is ehipassiko. Stand up to investigation. You can investigate in it. Then you will come to know you have control over your body. Means whether itchy or whatever sensation, you want to scratch, you can scratch. But if you don't want, also you can. You want to scratch also, you will move your hand mindfully, you will do it. Then when you are able to train yourself more and more with the awareness, then you decide. Sometimes the bladder, you feel the tactile sensation, you want to go. But no hurry, because you are still aware, mindful, then you can still develop the understanding. You can slowly move out from there. Then like the Buddha said, turning, stretching, moving, and how you come out of the lying down posture or sitting meditation, you're fully aware, understand? You have to do it until that kaya is a part of you, until everything you do in the midst of life the awareness and that kaya movement become one. In specific phenomenal awareness, like the Buddha said, standing aware, bending, stretching, turning, aware, blinking of the eye, aware. All these minute movement within your kaya, you must have awareness. Initially, is the awareness is from the heart, but later on, the awareness and the phenomena become one. We call it specific phenomenal awareness. Develop it. Okay? Then when you come up, when you relax and listen, you become different again. You no longer like last time with the thought, with the conditioning, trying to listen. That one is thought-based listening, trying to get knowledge, understand, trying to remember what I say, trying to understand what is being said. Yeah. It's not to say you cannot listen to develop understanding. You can, but you must know how to listen with the silent mind, with the awareness, not from the brain here. Well, most of you, before you train yourself, before you have the awareness, the stability of mindfulness, you always put your attention at your brain. You don't believe me? You check. That everything is from the brain. You act according to memory. You act according to your views, opinion, conditioning, and belief system, your habitual tendency. But when you stay here at your heart, the awareness base, you don't do that anymore. You maintain awareness. Then the awareness, because there is no thought to distract you, the awareness becomes one with the phenomena. Whatever you do, your seeing is specific phenomenal awareness in sati. Your hearing is specific phenomenal hearing in sati. Your smell also same, your taste also same. Then everything that you do, like all your movement activity, is in sati. And that is how your mind enters sati. And you have to train that, develop it until it is your new way of living, of doing things. Then this one can become a part of you. Then when you have this stabilized and developed, this is what the Buddha meant by you become ever mindful. Then use it to meditate, means constantly meditating. Then only you are heedful in the midst of life. Okay?